Hey everyone, I just got back from Houston, Texas, where I was visiting my wife's family for the past week. And I wasn't really planning on making a video, but today I'm in a good mood and I thought, hey, just try to make a short video today. Just show you guys some stuff I picked up in Texas and also just some other kind of cool stuff that I've been acquiring lately. And the first thing I want to show you is a nice little set of games I got from our friend Tylord. And he wanted to trade some Xbox games for some PlayStation games that I had taken an interest in that he was showing off in his videos before. So we did a little trade and I got a really good deal from him. I think I got Sopranos Road to Respect, and I've been watching the Sopranos show again on DVDs lately, and I had never really heard of this game before, but it's I think the only Sopranos game that ever was made was on this PS2, and this is it. So I thought I'd check it out, and Tylord was nice enough to send it to me. And these games were the ones that I was really happy about, actually. He sent me Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. And this game I'd already had, but the version I had was kind of not the greatest shape. It was missing the manual, and the one Tylord sent me had no map in it, but it did have a manual. So I combined both of these, and now I got the map or the poster that comes with it and the manual. So I got a complete copy of that now, which is very nice to have. And this one I was even more stoked to get, actually, because I've been kind of keeping my eye out for this game for a long time, but I always thought it was just kind of overpriced for what it was. And Tylord found a very nice copy at, I think, Rasputin's, and he sent this to me. It's got the map and the manual, the poster, and the disc looks like almost brand new on it still. So yeah, it's really nice shape. So I'm like really happy to have these in my collection. And thanks a lot, Tylord. I really appreciate it, man. And you guys should definitely go check out his channel. I'll link it in the description down below. And he's got a lot of games. He's got a huge amount of Xbox games, way more than I'll probably ever have. What else do I got? Man, I went to Texas, and I'll show you some toys I got first. We made a little Costco stop, and I didn't get this at Costco. I got this at a dollar store, I think. But it's an Alpine. It's the new Alpine they made. So I grabbed one of these guys. It was like $1. And then I found these two sets of cars over at the Costco there in Houston, and it's a bunch of Fast and Furious cars. And they had like I think just 6 cars in total. Yeah, 6 cars in total out of the whole set. So I had to pick both of them up. And I don't think they're the best quality, but I don't know, they look pretty decent actually for being only 15 bucks each. So I got all the cars from, well, not all the cars, but some of the cars from Fast and Furious. I thought I'd put these up on my shelves here. So that was kind of fun to get. And of course, being the game hunter I am, I had to do a little Goodwill hunting in Houston. I conned my poor brother-in-law to take me around all the Goodwills in Houston. I think we spent at least like 5 hours one day just kind of going around Houston. And it kind of doubled as like a tour. He showed me around and we checked out the Goodwills and we got some lunch and stuff, but it was fun. And I actually found some kind of cool stuff. I found a PC version, or I think it's only on PC, but it's Vampire the Masquerade. And this game is kind of a famous game, actually. It's got like a big cult following, I gather. And this copy, it's complete, but the first is a little scratchy. I'm hoping it'll still play. But I thought, just because this game is so famous, I'd just check it out and see what's going on with it. I think it's supposed to be like very, like get into the depths of like all the vampire lore and stuff like that. So if you like vampires, you probably already know about this game. What else we got? Oh, we got a copy of You Don't Know Jack for 360. And this one I used to have on PC. I think I had like the first one and the second one on PC. But these are kind of fun, I wouldn't say party games, but it's like really stupid game shows. Like you just laugh at it. And it's good to play with your buddies. I don't think it's very fun by yourself. I got a copy of Frontline's Fuel of War for this for 360. And this is another one I never heard of. It's made by THQ. It's another first-person shooter, I think. You know, not a very pricey game or anything, but I got this for $2. Let's see, I got this one I think was also $2. This one I just paid. Oop, got this falling out here. This one was just like $1, so figured I couldn't go wrong even if I can't get it to play. The wife chose this one. This is the last Zumba game for the Kinect on 360 that she didn't have, so she grabbed this one. And I found a copy of Sports Champion still sealed, and I've already got I think I've already got 2 copies of this game maybe, but I grabbed it just because it was like $2, and you could always use just another PS3 case because sometimes these things are very hard to find in decent shape, so I just have like a backup. Found a copy of Wii, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. And this one I paid a little more for. I think this was $5. But it's got this cool yellow case and it is complete in good condition. So I'll try that one out. And I got a copy of, oh, this one I was happy to find. This is Mercenaries for Xbox. Now I have the PS2 version. I've never played it. But when I saw this one, I was stoked because this is in 480p, which I'm sure is better than the PlayStation one. And we got a nice minty copy actually for $4, not too shabby. Got a copy of another game I'd never seen before, Zoo Tycoon. Now this one wasn't complete, and I think, well, maybe it never came with a manual, I don't even know. But if I ever feel like building a zoo, I can check this one out. Who makes this one? Microsoft Studios and Frontier. Yeah, don't know. And last but not least, got a copy of Shift 2 Unleashed. And this is another nice version here. Nice and complete. Got that for $4. But I think I have the first one. I've never played this one, and I was happy to grab it. So, not a bad little stack of Goodwill games here. All the way from Houston, Texas. And what else we got? Oh, I found some other Goodwill stuff online, actually. I think in my previous videos, I was telling you guys about like Goodwill's online stores, and I found just like a couple games on the same seller. I found a copy of Mega Man X8 that I just got in the mail today, actually, and this is kind of one that's been on my radar for a while, but I've never really wanted to pay like $20 for it. And Goodwill had it. I think it was 12 or 13, and you know, you get free shipping, so I just rolled the dice and I got a pretty nice copy actually. The case actually I had to replace already because there was a tear on it, but the manual and the disc are like minty, so I was pretty happy to get this. And I love the Mega Man games actually. I've got the collections, both the collections on the PS2, and those are really fun. If you guys ever, you know, don't have enough Mega Man in your life, I would recommend getting those because you can play like all the old Mega Man and Mega Man X games on those 2 compilations. And they're cheap too, they're like under $10 for sure. Oh, speaking of Grand Theft Auto again, my only copies for the Xbox, this is something I already had. It was just some stuff I found at Goodwill. You know, this is, well, I actually have a full copy of San Andreas already, but the Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City I never had, except for these little discs here, basically, and they're really scratchy. I think like they work still, but I don't know if you guys can see it. These are really bad. And I was on the Goodwill website the other day, and just like as I was looking at their games, one just happened to pop up, and I couldn't believe it. It was like $5.50 for this game, and I said, "Wow, that is a steal." You know, because this game usually goes for more than that. And it didn't show a picture or anything, but I, you know, said, "Well, it's $5.50. It can't hurt to take a chance." But this is another thing I got in the mail when I came back from Texas, and it is the Grand Theft Auto Dual Pack, and you get Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. So both the games that I have here, I actually have like a nice copy of them now, and I was stoked because, you know, I thought this would be like beat to hell. You know, it's coming from Goodwill. It's only $5, but it's actually in really pretty super shape. I mean, the cardboard here has seen better days. It's a little, you know, wrinkled and everything, but I cleaned it up already, and it's actually in much better shape than I was expecting. These cases are great condition. It's got the map and the manual in both of them. The discs look pristine. I was just stoked to find this. See, look at that. Got everything here. So now I actually have like nice versions of these games on the Xbox finally. And these are great games. And I think I'm pretty sure they're 480p. Yeah, 480p on the Xbox, so these will look a lot better than on my PS2 that I've been playing. Although, on the Vice City on the PS2, there's a really nice feature I remember. You could get into the menu and you could select like a Dolby Digital 2 or something like that, and you get like smoking good surround sound out of that PS2. And I'm hoping that kind of same feature transferred over to these Xbox versions, because that was probably one of the best things of playing Vice City, I thought, on the PS2. And you know, the graphics don't really look super on that system. Yeah, stoked to get that. What else we got here? Oh, my brother-in-law, he's got a PS4, but he's also got a 1-year-old baby now, so he doesn't have any time to play it anymore. And he just said, "Hey, I got these games, you know, I'm never gonna play these, so why don't you take them?" So he gave me a Need for Speed on PS4. And I've never played any of these, so I don't know anything about them actually. He gave me The Crew, and this is another racing game. I think I heard this one is kind of odd. I forget exactly why, but maybe it's because it's like an online thing, but yeah, luckily my brother-in-law is a car guy too, so even though his English isn't very good, you know, he's Vietnamese, we still have like something we have in common we could kind of talk about. And he gave me a copy of Sniper 3 Ghost Warrior. And I've heard of these sniper games, I think from Dean. Dean, you were telling me these were really good. So this is the first sniper game that I've gotten, and I'm looking forward to checking that out too. And what else? Oh man. Oh, this I wanted to show you guys in my last video, but I totally forgot. I got the Streets of Rage 4 from Limited Run Games. And man, I ordered this, I think back in March or April, and it took them forever to get it to me. I think I got it probably like a month ago, finally. I haven't played it yet, it's still sealed, but I'm gonna unseal it. And Streets of Rage is actually one of the few Genesis games that my wife enjoyed playing with me. So I got this, and I'm gonna hopefully get her to play it with me. And it even came with its own little soundtrack, which is pretty cool. I love the music from Streets of Rage 2. I just can't get enough of it. And they actually got the same guy that made that music to work on this game too, Yuzo Koshiro. So I'm pretty stoked to play this, and Actually, I've stayed away from looking at, you know, like the playthroughs on this. I know Tyorld did a playthrough with Dee Dee, and I kind of wanted to watch it, but I kind of didn't because I didn't want it to be spoiled for me for when I play it. So this will be really fun to break out sometime. And the last thing I want to show you guys today is probably going over longer than I wanted it to. I just got this today, and I thought these were coming out in, I think, I heard November or something, but then just recently I was seeing more people getting them. I'm like, okay, you know, are they out now? You know, and I looked on Amazon and there they are. So I ordered this, and I already hooked it up to my Trinitron in the other room and was playing it. These are fun little games, and the system actually seems like it's pretty legit. You get 25 TurboGrafx games that are like the American versions, and then you get like another 20 or 30 for Japanese. Let's see on the back of the box here. And this is perfect for someone like me because I never had a TurboGrafx growing up. You know, I never knew anyone that had one. So this is actually the first experience I've ever had with the TurboGrafx. And I'm pretty stoked. I feel like I just got a whole new game library to try out. And I also ordered an extra controller because this one only comes with one controller. So now I got two controllers if there are some two-player games that I want to play with someone. And yeah, it's just really cool. Now I think this is probably the last mini system I'll buy. I already have the Super Nintendo Mini and the PlayStation Mini. I was never really interested in getting the NES Mini, and you know, they're probably going to make more of these. I think they probably already made a Genesis Mini. I'm not interested in those. I've already got like tons of Genesis games, and all the NES games I want I already have too. And there's talk of making a Nintendo 64 Mini. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Well, we'll see. You know, these things are kind of fun for people that never own this system. I think it's a great idea. But anyways, guys, that's about it. Hope you're all doing well out there, and I'm happy to be back home. And Halloween's coming up soon, so I'm going to try to make a fun video for you guys, like as a Halloween special too. So I'll see you later.